Hey everyone, it is July 1st, which means it is time for a new JEWLZ Mani Challenge. This one, as you can see, is sponsored by Panda Dips. I'm so excited to share this palette with you. The swatch I'm showing real quick is a color I mixed up. There was a color in the palette that I really wanted to use that I didn't quite have the exact shade for already in my Panda Dips collection, which shocked the hell out of me because I pretty much thought I had all the colors. So I took a retired color called Igor, which came out, I want to say Halloween 2 years ago, and I mixed it may have been 3 years ago, and I mixed it with my favorite summer color ever called Hawaiian Sunset, I believe. Yeah, and I kind of mixed up a color until I got the one that matched as close to the one in the palette that I'm getting ready to show you. So real quick, here is the JEWLZ Mani Challenge inspo pick for July. I'm super excited for this inspo pick. I think it is super bright, super fun, and super summery. So I hope you guys love it too. I hope you are excited to plan and create a mani based around this palette. I do take recommendations for inspo picks, so if you ever come across a palette, it doesn't even have to be a palette. I'm working on creating my own palettes. I'm gonna see just how to do that, kind of just take any picture that I like and see if I can kind of drag colors from it, just because I want to be a little more creative with the mani challenges. And I think it would be kind of cool if I can start creating my very own palettes for the challenge, because I know I have an idea in mind for, I know I'm thinking way ahead, but I have an idea in mind for what I want to do for the mani challenge for October, but I can't find it like already in color palette form the way that I do my inspo picks. So I'm gonna see about creating my own. But if you ever come across any kind of photo that you can see nail inspiration from and you would like it to be in the JEWLZ Mani Challenge at some point, feel free to DM it to me on Instagram, on Facebook. You can even post it just in my Facebook group, and I will see it there, or you can message it to me on Facebook as well. But anyway, I'm going to get back into this challenge. All the things that I am using, this little drawing a blank here, the brush cleaner that I just used, it is in my Amazon storefront, so I will leave that linked down below for you. My Amazon storefront is always linked in the description, as well as all of my discount codes and all of the products I'm using. For the JEWLZ Mani Challenge, if you are not familiar with how it works, you must use at least two colors from the palette for your mani. I get asked all the time if you have to use the same brand of dip powders or nail products that I use in my video. No, you do not. You can use any brand that you like, but the winner at the end of the month will receive a gift card from Panda Dips. So if you have never tried Panda and you win this month, I'm excited for you to get your hands on some Panda Dips goodies. They are some of my very favorite dips. They're actually one of the first dip companies that I found when I started doing my own nails. And it's funny because me and Natalie, who is the owner of Panda Dips, we did not plan, like I didn't send her the palette ahead of time for her to create anything. But after I showed her, I texted her the palette for July, she sent me a photo of her July exclusives. I'm going to put them in here for you. And some of her July exclusives would actually work pretty perfectly for this month's challenge. And her July exclusives, obviously, since it is July 1st, they are available now. So I will leave them linked in the description box down below as well. I do have a referral code for Panda Dips. If you would like to use that, save some money, I will receive rewards points that I can claim for future orders. So just wanted to give you a heads up on that. But anyway, I got a little distracted. So back to the Mani Challenge rules. You got to use at least 2 colors from the palette. After you've chosen 2 colors, you can use any other color you want to use. Designs are optional, so you don't have to do one, but if you do, you know, kind of little extra bonus points. I always try when I do my manis just to kick off the challenge to give you guys an idea. I kind of always try to take a design that matches the inspo pic, but you guys don't have to. You could do a different flower design or no design at all. So it is totally up to you on what you want to do. And that's the fun thing about doing the Mani Challenge the way that I do. It kind of gets everybody out of their comfort zone. Even me, like this Mani right here, these are not colors I would have ever paired together on my own if it weren't for this palette. You guys hear this big girl snoring? It's like not even worth trying to edit her out because, you know, if you have been with me for a while now, like at least 1.5 years, which is about how long I've had Chloe at this point, for some reason she loves to just fall asleep when I'm voiceovering videos, and then she snores like crazy. Oh, another little fun thing, we got a puppy 2 weeks ago, and he's a husky, so I'm sure with the snoring we will eventually have yip yapping in the background too, because the husky in him has already kicked in and all he does is back talk. So we all have that to look forward to in future videos. Anyway, I'm gonna move on. You have until the end of the month to post your manis. You must use the hashtag Jules Mani Challenge when you post, just so that myself and Carol Annette, who is known as Toby Nails on Instagram, so that we can find your entry towards the end of the month so that we can choose a winner. The winner will be announced in my Facebook group and also on my Instagram, and then they will win a prize from Panda Dip. So the rules are super simple for the Mani Challenge. I hope you all are excited about it. I hope you guys will participate this month. I have the next, like up until October, lined up with sponsors that I'm super excited about. Some I've never even tried before, but I'm super excited. I have the palettes planned. I hope you guys are looking forward to them because I think I picked some good ones. If you don't follow me on Instagram or in my Facebook group, I did do a post the beginning of the week kind of asking if there were any nail related companies that were interested in sponsoring a Mani Challenge. I want to get some new companies because I know this is the second time I've done Panda. We've already done Kimber's Creations has sponsored one. Triple D has sponsored 2 of them already, I believe. We've had some really good ones, but I just want to get some newer ones, maybe ones I have not tried yet. So if you are a nail related company or you have a recommendation for a brand that you really love and you would love to see them featured for a month for the Mani Challenge and sponsor one of our challenges, make sure you comment down below in the comment section with their names, and I will reach out to them and see if they are interested. So I'm just trying to make it to where you guys see some of your favorite brands featured. So yeah, Let me know what you think. Also, if you have any ideas in mind for future challenges, like I said, make sure you let me know. You can even comment them down below if you just have like a theme. Gabe thinks we need to do a Stranger Things themed challenge, but I don't know. I know a lot of people love Stranger Things, but I'm not sure how many people would want to do a mani around that. So let me know. Sometimes Gabe has good ideas. He's obsessed with Stranger Things. I'm not ready for it. The rumors I've heard, I feel like I'm gonna need tissues. If you guys watch Stranger Things, you'll have to let me know your predictions down below. Since I'm recording this a little bit early, but this is gonna go up on July 1st. Yeah, according to Gabe, from the rumors he's heard, he's like, I'm not doing anything after we're done watching it because I'm gonna be grieving. I'm so not ready. I don't like sad stuff. You get like so emotionally invested in these characters and then they just kill them off. I hate it. But I do know we have one more season left of Stranger Things, so I know some people are gonna have to go, but I'm not ready for it. But you'll have to let me know if you watch Stranger Things. If you do not, you should. It really is a fantastic show. It's one of the only ones that when my husband was still alive and here with us, it was one of the only shows that all three of us actually enjoyed and watched together. We're all kind of picky with what kind of shows we like to watch. But yeah, that was definitely one of them that we would actually sit and binge watch together. So that was really nice. So I'm excited and nervous for these 2 episodes that will be out today. Because to be honest, I still don't think I've recovered from Billy dying. I know a lot of people didn't like him. I don't know. I've always been a fan of like the villains, and I feel like when we heard his story as to why he was the way that he was, it just made me feel sad for him. So I don't know, I was really sad when they killed him off. He was only in for like 1 season. It makes me so mad. I'm still kind of hoping, I'm like, maybe there's a way they can bring him back. But I saw how he died, so I doubt that's gonna happen. So anyway, moving on, back to nails. So I've pretty much got my whole mani done. I'm gonna finish getting this clear capped. I will tell you, this orangey, it's a coral, but it's more orange toned. I'm obsessed with it. I'm kind of half tempted to do a full mani with it. As soon as I got done doing this mani and took pictures, I sent like just the picture of my thumbnail to Natalie, and I was like, look at how pretty this mix turned out. I told her ahead of time, I was like, I'm mixing these 2 colors to create the color I need for the palette. And then I sent her the picture and I was like, it is gorgeous. It looks super orange on camera, but when you see the reveal photos at the end, you'll be able to see more of the true color. It's like an orange with this coral hint to it. Oh, it's so, so pretty. It matches the 4th color in the palette pretty damn perfectly. I did redo my ring finger ombre just because it kind of looked a little muddy the first time. So now I'm getting into the designs. I thought that these flowers were pretty damn close to matching the design in the palette, with the exception, of course, with the open flowers. But I'm going to use 3 flowers from this decal set. These are from Poshy. If they are available, I will leave them linked down below. You do not have to use decals for yours if you have a stamping plate, if you are good at freehand nail art. Do your designs however you want. I get asked all the time, like I said earlier about the dips. Some people think that they have to use the same products as me, or if I'm using a decal, they have to use the decal. You can use whatever you would like. It can be a regular sticker if that's what you have, whatever you want. Transfer foil, decals, stickers, stamping art, whatever you want to use. So I've recently started using the Young Nails Transfer Foil Base. It is not a gel product. I've actually used it for a long time now for actually applying transfer foils, but I just started using it for my nail decals because it really holds onto them so good. And you guys know that I was using Maniology's sticky base coat and smudge free top coat, and I just found that with the sticky base coat I still had issues with like my decals peeling up, and I have not had that issue at all since I switched to the Young Nails transfer foil glue. Like I said, it is a air dry because you all know I have the gel allergy, so this works fantastic. So I will leave this linked down below as well. If I can find the stamper that I'm using, I will leave that link too. I think it's just a cheapy one I got off of Amazon, but if I can find it, I will put that in my storefront for you guys. So I cut the decal in half just to make it easier to apply, and because I knew I was going to have to take this portion of the leaves off to make it fit. But I'm going to let you guys watch. I'm going to stop talking for a minute because I know I've yapped through this whole entire video. Oh, but I did want to tell you really quick because I have been getting asked since I mentioned the issue with my neck and my arm, a couple months back, that I've now been dealing with for 5 months, which has been the reason why I have not uploaded many videos, because it's just, it like would make my arm go numb to film. And this honestly is the first video I've filmed in 4 months where, knock on wood, I didn't have any issues. But long story short, I had blood work done. Blood work was fine. I had MRI done. I have 4 bulging discs in my neck. I saw a spinal surgeon. I'm not ready to go that route yet. They're saying I will probably end up needing like disc replacement or fusion or something like that. But I asked them to give me time to kind of try outside remedies, if you will. So I started seeing a chiropractor, and I've gotten more relief in like a month worth at the chiropractor than I did in like 3 months of physical therapy that I was doing. So our hope is we can just maintain what I have going on, not make it any worse, and hopefully hold off surgery for a while. So that is the update on my neck arm issue. I'm so mad that my doctor did not like have me do an MRI 4 months ago when this crap started, because who knows, maybe it could have gone differently. I don't know. But now I'm going to stop talking. I am going to get my decal all cleaned up. I'm going to show you guys how I top coat, because this, not top coat, but encapsulate, because this is a 3D decal. So I'm just getting all the edges lined up. Then I'm going to do my smudge free top coat. I'm going to dip into my clear dip, but I'm going to let you watch for a minute and I will be right back. Alright, so I have applied my smudge-free top coat. I allowed that to dry. It dries super fast, so just like a minute or two. Now I'm going in with my dip base. I'm using a little bit more dip base on my brush than I would if I was doing my basic dip, you know, application, but not enough that it's going to make my nail too thick or it's going to flood my cuticle, if that makes sense. And then I'm going to dip into my clear. I'm going to hold it in there for a couple of seconds just because I did do a little extra base than normal. And then I'm going to press that clear really good onto my nail. I'm not being super aggressive pressing it in because I don't want it to go everywhere, but enough to where the clear dip is going to fill in that negative space so that when I activate and then I go to buff, it's going to be smooth. You may not believe me, but I swear to you, doing it this way, if you are not a fan of textured designs, but you love the look of the 3D, this is for you. Even if you are a gel top coat kind of girl, which I know a lot of you are, I was too. I miss being able to do my gel top coat. But you could do it this way with the clear dip, and then after you know, buff it smooth, you could always do your gel top coat over the top for that nice glossy shine. I use dip top coat, obviously. I know it looks a little bulky. My middle fingers are like super fat and huge anyway. But I'm going to activate and then get this all filed and buffed, and you will see it looks just fine, and it is super smooth. I could not feel any texture on this nail whatsoever. So I'm going to let you guys watch. I'm going to skip through the buffing and let you guys watch me top coat, and I will be right back to show you guys the finished Mani look. All right, so here is my mani for the JEWLZ Mani Challenge, all done. You guys will have to let me know what you think in the comments. Ignore that hand I just did. That other hand, so I was just putting cuticle oil on. It is Rainforest Reflections from Triple D though, if you are curious about what that glitter is. And I used Frenchie also from Triple D for the nail bed area on the ombre nails. I'll leave that linked down below for you guys as well if you want to grab that one too. It's not a new color. It's been out, I think, for like a year now. But here is the mani for JEWLZ Mani Challenge. You will have to let me know what you guys think. I hope you're excited about this month's palette. Thank you so much for watching and hanging out with me during today's video, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye, guys.